Hey there guys, my name is Marcus, and in this video I'm going to compare Elementor with Webflow. The first thing I'm going to share with you is what is my actual recommendation for you to use, like in what situation I would go with the Elementor and in what situation I would go with the Webflow. Then I'm going to compare pricing plans, and then I'm going to look also on templates, etc. So let's start. Now, the biggest difference between Webflow and Elementor is the way how you can actually build a website. So when you would come here to Elementor, website builder, I have the pro version for $49. What you can do is just simply add a column and you can simply move and add widgets. What I really like about Elementor, that is like kind of intuitive and you can easily build a website in few steps. You can have the pro version here, like countdown, share buttons, Facebook button, and I can really compare it to Shopify maybe, the way how the sections works and what you can actually do with the section. Not Shopify, Squarespace, I would even say. So this is how Elementor works. On the other hand, Webflow, when you come here, when I'm going to add a section, okay, I have section, I can simply move it. You got bigger opportunities what you can actually do with the website, but the learning curve is much higher on Webflow. So with Elementor, yes, you can edit it with the CSS and also HTML, you have the option, but also you don't have to do it. You can actually build a website just with the sections and columns. On the other hand, Webflow, in my opinion, it's needed to know how to work with the HTML, and it's more complicated to actually build and finish the website comparing to Elementor. Another thing is that Webflow works like this. So you're gonna get a template, you're gonna pay for pricing plan, and you're good to go. On the Elementor, on the other hand, when you would come here, you need to buy a domain, you need to buy a really good web hosting, then you need to buy Elementor, and then you need to also buy a template if you need to, or get a free one. And then you can actually install plugins and then you can finish the website. So WordPress is open source and you're gonna have more things you need to solve first to actually finish the website. When you come here to the pricing plan, you can see clearly. So Elementor is $49 a year for one site, for free sites $99, $200 for 1,000 sites if you want to build it for 100 people. So when you're gonna have $49 a year, you can say it's like pretty cheap comparing to, I don't know, Webflow, which is basic CMS business enterprise. It depends if you want to build an e-commerce store or no. But when you come here to basic CMS, it's like $12 or $16 based on monthly visit. Or you can, what you can do with Webflow, I really like, is that you can create your account for free and actually learn how to work with Webflow. So a huge thing that I really like is in Webflow, you can simply, like, I don't know, I have a button here, I can animate it, that is going to increase or just, right? So that's something you can actually do. Now, on the other hand, with the Elementor pricing plan, you can just only buy it. You get a free account too, but it's going to be really limited. So that's something that you should definitely keep in mind. Let me show you that this is the pro things that I can simply add. And there are plenty of plugins that you can even implement more functions to your Elementor editor. Now, when I compare the pricing, you need to always count that you need to pay for the domain and we need to pay for a good web hosting with Elementor. So you're not going to only pay the $49 a year, you're going to pay much more. I can't really compare which one is better, only because they're just different. They are just different website builders, right? So they're okay. Then you have like e-commerce, standard plus advanced, and site plans, basic CMS business. So again, it depends what you actually need, and my recommendation that I would start with a monthly plan for 1-2 months on Webflow, and then I would transition if it's needed to yearly plan. Now when we compare the templates, Webflow got a lot of good templates, but I really like that when you come here to Elementor, you can many times use a WordPress Elementor and just WordPress templates and use them as with Elementor editor, right? That's what you can do too. But when I compare only Elementor templates with Webflow templates, I really think that Webflow got more templates and better templates comparing to Elementor, but also Elementor templates are okay. So I would even say that Elementor is a little bit less comparing to Webflow, but still fine. So yeah, and you're gonna have like pages here, landing pages that you can build up. You have many options and many categories that you can choose from, right? Here in Webflow, category, style, features for like e-commerce, and then you're gonna see all the e-commerce So that's pretty much it. Now, but also another thing is that, okay, Webflow got really good templates, but you can get get the WordPress templates too and use it with Elementor. When we go further to the plugins, I really think that Elementor is winning when we compare the plugins. Plenty of plugins are already, they're well made for WordPress. And if I would recommend for you what you should do, so if you want to like build a successful, let's say, affiliate website in which you're going to write a lot of posts, in that way I would definitely go with WordPress. Other than that, I wouldn't personally choose Webflow. Webflow is really good for e-commerce, for a store, but also for complex website. But I don't, more than 40% of blogs are on internet are on WordPress, and there is a reason for it, because it's like good quality and it's popular and reliable. So this is something you should definitely keep in mind. So when I should like summarize this whole video, which I wanted to make it like short and effective, Webflow is a good website builder. The learning curve is much higher comparing to Elementor. Elementor, on the other hand, is all about the section. Yes, you can work with the CSS. Yes, you can work with simple animations if you want to, and really play around with things as much as you want. Change the responsive motion effects and everything. And I really like Elementor more. So comparing to Webflow, I would definitely go with the Elementor, but that's me. Now, on the other hand, when I go even further to the pricing plan, again, it's hard to compare because Webflow is all about monthly basis and Elementor is on yearly. Then you're gonna pay only $49 a year and you're way to go. On the other hand, on Webflow, you need to choose site plan or just e-commerce plan if you want to sell products. And adding the products and blogs is like also simple in Webflow, but you're gonna do a lot of editing. You can simply add a new blog post and just write here. They're both SEO friendly, even when you choose Webflow and even when you choose WordPress. But again, as I mentioned, I would go definitely with WordPress if you want to build a website which is going to be here for a long time, and you want to actually have it on your own web hosting platform. And let's say that I want to write thousands of blog posts. In that way, it's much more effective to choose Elementor over Webflow. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. If you have any questions, ask me down in the comments. Also, if you want to share your own business, I will be really happy to help you and provide you some like guidance, which one you should actually choose if you're deciding between Webflow and Elementor. I'll be happy to do that. And yeah. Thank you very much. Have a great day and goodbye. See ya.